Yeah, we got a lot of people in today. What's up? What's up, you guys? Hopefully, you guys can hear me pretty clearly. My computer does suck. I need an upgrade, but Steady is going to help me out with that very soon. So, welcome, you guys. It is Wednesday, the 26th of January, 2022. It's 10:03 a.m. And we're here to talk about the Oakmont. We're here to talk about you guys, our community that we built over the last 2 years, and where we're going to be taking it in the future. So, this is going to be the first time that we share, basically what we've been grinding on and working on for the last 4 months. I do want to say thank you to you guys who have been so patient with us and have been really just waiting, for us to make this announcement and to, um, share exactly what we've been grinding and working on. So this is it. So what in a nutshell, we're going to be doing starting on Monday the 31st is taking our group and our community that we've built into the next phase, which is utilizing a NFT token to allow gated access into the community. What this is going to do is really going to make apparent, the great things that we've been able to provide from the stock market to crypto and now NFTs and something that we've really launched in the most recent time is financial freedom, and that's what we're going to be learning from here on in. So just FYI, you guys, we are in a live stream, so you guys do have microphone access. So you have what's considered a hot mic. So make sure you guys keep yourselves on mute for now. We will open up to questions at the end, but for now, we are recording this meeting as well. So just be aware, not the Discord chat itself, but the presentation. So let's get into it. All right. So first of all, the Oakmont NFT. So what are we going to expect from our community? Where are we going? Who are we, and what's going to be going forward? So there's three key things that we want to discuss today. First of all, who are we? What is the Oakmont? What are our features of our group? What do we have currently, and what are we going to be applying in the future? And then lastly, how are we going to be tokenizing our access to our community with the use of an NFT? And I think that's going to be the most important thing about this whole meeting and conversation, you guys, is that this is not just some kind of pump and dump scheme NFT of some gorilla or some donkey picture, okay? This is actually building a cohesive community utilizing the technologies that are available to us right now, which is an NFT, okay? So I'm going to do my best, along with Steady and 10x's help, to kind of guide you through what that's going to look like. Now, here's the really great part about this entire thing. This is not going to be the first time that you guys experience this. I have a firm belief that the majority of businesses going forward are going to be adapting models like this. We just happen to be one of the first ones. And I do have to give a big shout out to Steady for approaching 10x and I with this idea, maybe 6 months to a year ago, and really allowed us to jump forward ahead of all of the other groups that are currently operating on Discord. And I want to make that clear to you guys. We are not just an alerts signal Discord group. That part of who we were or what we were part of is gone now. Okay, we are so much more. At the core, of course, we're still going to be doing that, but we're going to be doing a lot more than that. Okay. All right. So who are we? So the Oakmont is a collection of 2004 NFTs organized in a 4-tiered level community structure devised to help those who wish to become financially independent. Here you're going to learn, develop, and implement all the skills necessary to reach financial freedom in a cohesive and supportive environment. Led by myself, CharkyBot, Steady, 10x, and 25 mentors in the stock market, cryptocurrency, NFT, and financial freedom courses. Okay, so we've gone out, guys, and basically found the best of the best, even developed some of our mentors in-house, and we have yet to even showcase the partnerships and the networking that's going to be available to you guys once the NFT launches. So we did keep some of that stuff kind of behind closed door. As you know, with me, I've had a long tenure experience with the stock market. Steady is one of the pioneers when it comes to the NFT and crypto game. 10x has built such a large following community within the Discord community. There's going to be a lot that's going to be opened up once we launch. We've tried to kind of show you guys as much as we can now, but we really wanted to save the bulk of that for when the NFT launches. All right, I wanted just to share a quick quote on one of my kind of mentors, not mentors, but one of the people I look up to is Steve Jobs. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's lives. I cannot emphasize that enough, you guys. I think especially because of COVID and the last 2 years and people working remotely and changing the outlook of their employment, everybody now is more conscious of their time and their lives. And that's such a great thing, okay? We do have a limited time here on this earth, right? So we want to take full advantage of what it has to offer. And hopefully we can be a part of that with you guys here at the Oakmont. All right, so our story. So we were founded in 2020. The Oakmont set out to provide support and education to individuals with an aspiration to achieve financial freedom, created by the idea that every person deserves the opportunity to live their lives in the manner which they choose. The Oakmont guided the best community mentors to share personal experiences and professional resources. So, 10x and I met a few years ago, and we had this idea to really just provide people with good information, analysis, trading within the stock market. But what we quickly realized is that it's so much more than that. And that's kind of how we branched out into crypto. We branched out into NFTs. And actually, that's where we ended up meeting Steady a little over a year ago when he was doing his thing over there with NBA Top Shot. And now our view is just a lot more broad in terms of what we're going to be providing. So again, it's not just an alerts group. It's not just a crypto analysis group. It's more about giving you guys access to be able to live the lives that you want to lead, which is something that 10x, myself, and Steady, have been doing for a while now. All right, so there's our leadership group. My name is Charky Bot. I'm the Chief Executive Officer. 10x is our Chief Financial Officer, and Steady is our Chief Innovation Officer. So we all work together to kind of make sure that the Oakmont is running, on a day-to-day basis on all those sides. And I couldn't ask for better partners. These guys have really been doing an excellent job, and very lucky to have them here with us today. All right, so our philosophy, as you guys know, is culture-based. So in our community, not only are the mentors providing, useful and beneficial information, but our members are involved daily providing resources and remaining active in those conversations. So we want to make sure that this whole thing thrives based on the support and the resources that you guys ultimately generate. Because it's not going to be a long-term subscription service where we're trying to get 1 million subscribers, right? The group is going to be limited to 2004. That's it. So whoever's within that group really has to be at the best of their game. So if you don't feel you're there yet, you will be, right? With our support, with the community we're building. But our goal ultimately is to provide a common language community in which anyone from any upbringing can be successful. So we want to put things into English, right? I'm sure you guys have taken part of stock groups before, classes at the university, have seen things online, right? They're charging thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars, to learn how to trade stocks or learn how to chart and do all that stuff. It's very complicated. It's in a language that's based to make sure that people that are not of a significant financial background, for them not to be able to succeed. So we want to eliminate that. All right, so what's our mission, right? So our mission is financial freedom, you guys. We believe each person should achieve financial freedom by minimizing debt, building a safety net of savings, and having enough passive income through investments and business to pay for current and future living expenses. So myself, 10x, Steady, and NSBS are going to be kind of campaigning a portion of our Discord for that. So it's not just giving you blind alerts. We're actually going to be teaching you guys how do you get those funds in order to be able to trade, right? How are you able to lead a comfortable life according to what your standards are? And it may be different from person A to person B, right? Somebody might be okay with making only, let's say, 80 grand a year. Another person may need $2 million a year to live comfortably. So we're gonna help you guys. Hopefully, there's my son. Get through that portion of it. Okay. Um, so how we're gonna accomplish this is by providing personal experience, professional mentorship, and ultimately community guidance. And so some of our achievements of our group, just to give you guys a little background, we collectively started most of what we're doing in 2004. Primarily myself and Steady. That's kind of where we came of age, right? High school and getting into the workforce. So that's where we began, and that's where some of you guys may be. All right. So what we did as young people is that we network with like-minded individuals in personal finance and various business ventures, and that's what we want to bring to you guys. Okay. The great thing about Discord, the great thing about Twitter, and ultimately the metaverse is that you're going to be able to connect with people that you normally wouldn't on a normal day-to-day life. And so hopefully we as leaders of this organization will allow you guys to also overcome personal obstacles and build your personal wealth through the passion that you have. And obviously that's through financial education. All right. So what does Oakmont do and what are we going to be providing? So first of all, not all, but the majority of our services are provided within Discord. As you guys know, that's where we're at right now. And that's where most of the action is going to be held. There is going to be obviously a group that's going to be in the metaverse, and we'll discuss that in a bit. We provide live trading. So right now, we have a schedule of mentors who are live streaming on a daily basis. We have Mizu Trader that's trading pre-market. Myself, TMC, Johnny Trades, and Koa are doing trades within the first 2 hours of the market. Then we have King Crypto and Crypto Flow that are doing nightly streams in the evening regarding NFT projects. Mateo is going to be starting this Sunday with a new member introduction into the stock market. So there's a live person there available to you guys when it's available, needed for you guys. Obviously, you guys know that we have trade ideas. I do feel very confident saying that we have some of the best, if not the best, analysts, mentors on Discord, and we provide daily information. Transparency to me is going to be the biggest thing from this project. As you guys know, we are utilizing a company called Edgewonk. You guys are going to be able to see your mentors' trades, efficiency, percentages, gains over time, as well as our own fund that we're going to be creating here at the Oakmont. And lastly, and most importantly, is the community. So the community is you guys. It's allowing you guys on creating an environment where you're going to be able to thrive in whichever area is most important to you. And you can do that, through many facets. Through the stock market, through collectibles, through eBay reselling, through stock, crypto, NFTs. We're going to make sure that you have all of those resources there to get there. And we're also going to be combining partnerships with other groups that are already doing stuff. Because it's really not necessary for us to have to recreate all of those individual programs or resources when our partners already have a vast network. Whether it's Top Shot or reselling or daily fantasy sports, you're going to have, and you already do have access to those groups. All right, so why well, as you guys know, we're on the Discord app right now, but there's going to be a lot of people that come in that have no experience on Discord. So we want to kind of give them a quick explanation here. So as you guys know, the Oakmont utilizes the Discord app as its primary platform, communicating with our community. Why the Discord app? To be honest with you guys, it just has everything that we need to be able to provide support to you guys and create a fluid conversation. It could have been, Google, it could have been Instagram, it could have been Twitter, it could have been our own app, but Discord already has those options integrated, and it's free to access, right? Free to utilize. So for us, it's the best place to really start with. And it's 24/7, so that's obviously a great thing when you're trading the crypto markets. All right. So as you guys know, or some of you guys may know, we're going to be running through an NFT. So what is an NFT? So a non-fungible token, NFT, are cryptographic assets on a blockchain with unique identification codes, and metadata that distinguishes them from each other. Okay, what the hell does that mean, right? Most people will probably turn their heads around and walk away and say, nah, this is too nerdy, I don't get it, it's too confusing. This is what the Oakmont does. So in simpler words, an NFT is either a JPEG or a GIF or other form of digital asset that's tradable and provides in most cases some form of utility, right? That utility is going to be really important in the near future. That can range from having access to a group, profit sharing from the NFT itself, or maybe some adventures that the project is taking, private meetings, which I think is the most valuable part of an NFT, experiences, right? Getting access to sporting events or private parties, so forth, and even more. And that's the great part, guys, is that these NFT projects can decide whatever they want to attach to it. And that's a lot of things that people get wrong or misunderstand, is that the NFT can be anything, okay? So sometimes I do get a little overwhelmed personally because of the idea of us recreating our society. It's happening right in front of us. I do believe that most businesses will have some form of an NFT token application in the next 3 to 5 years, or maybe even sooner. And you're already starting to see it with music, with real estate, and obviously with us, with our group. Right, so why do we need an NFT? Why do we have to go this route? So the Oakmont traditionally operated as a subscription-based community in which an individual will purchase access on a monthly, annual, or lifetime basis. So that's the way that you guys probably found us, right? Either through Twitter, another group buy from a Discord group. And my biggest concern with that, and literally, guys, if you guys get a sneak peek into my brain, I think about every single expense that we make, and the big question is, are you making money off of what you're purchasing, right? Some stuff, of course, experiences, they don't give you any value after financially, but if you're going to join a group or you're going to access something that's supposed to make you money, shouldn't that access also make you money as well? So the NFT will replace the subscription service and provide the holder with 2 years of access to the group. So these are founders tokens, you guys. These are the first ones, okay? I want you to imagine if you were in the boardroom with Steve Jobs at Apple, or with Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook, right? You're basically the first people that are investing into the organization going forward, okay? And as a token holder, you essentially are part of the organization, okay? You're going to have influence on what the community does in the future. Additionally, the NFT token is now a tradable asset, and I think that's the big thing financially when it comes to spending money on a membership, is that it can be bought and sold on the secondary market, okay? So imagine, and I'm sure a good portion of you guys and most of the community right now is heading back to the gym, right? Everybody's heading back to the gym to get in shape. They pay a monthly subscription to use the gym equipment, $100 a month, $50 a month. Well, after a couple of months or years, you never get that money back. It's gone, okay? That expense is gone. Well, with an NFT token, the value of the token is able to not only maintain its value, but also increase. And obviously, it can also decrease, but more importantly, it can increase, okay? So if in a year you decide, you know what, I'm done with the Oakmont, I've gotten what I can get out of it, I want to move on to something else, you can then trade that asset on a secondary market. You can actually sell it, probably for more than what you paid for, okay? And since our token minting is going to be limited to 2004, there really is a short demand, right? There isn't 10,000 of a picture of a gorilla or anything like that, right? It's going to be limited to 2,000. Okay, so we really believe that there is going to be a lot of value coming after the point. And again, that's just an extra thing, you guys. All right, so what are the levels of NFT and how much do they cost? So when we first started this project, Steady and I kind of discussed how to do things. And to be honest with you, when we first started talking about this, NFT projects were barely starting to become popular. I mean, none of mainstream media was talking about NFTs. There was no Paris Hilton or any of those influencers on Twitter, okay? And most groups at that time would do kind of like a randomized minting, right? Where almost like a pack of cards where you buy something and don't know what you're going to get. Maybe you get legendary, maybe you get common. Well, probably you get common because it's like 80%. That's something that we decided not to do with this group. Because why would we leave it up to chance, your decision on your future, right? You should be in control of what you want to do. So if you're just starting, right, you have no idea about the stock market, you're barely, bought crypto, you just started your Metamask account. Of course, yes, you can go and buy an epic or legendary token to trade it, but for your financial freedom education, you're probably better off starting off in common or in rare, right? We're going to have education, we're going to have access to mentors based on those levels. So the more intricate, the more educated, the more knowledgeable, experienced you are, then the higher of the tier that you should go after, right? If you're already successful, own a business, you have your retirement set, right, and you've got plenty of liquidity, cash to invest, then maybe legendary is the first thing you should go after, right? But if you're just starting, you just want to get your leg in, then there's no problem with starting at the common level, right? Now, here's where things kind of really get kind of spicy is, not only are you purchasing a token and investing into yourself, right, to get into the community, but you also have the option to sell that token, okay? So I'm not going to pressure you to buy 20 tokens, right? But what I'm going to tell you is that as you, as a member of the community, create value of the token, whatever tokens you purchase are going to also create value. So if you hold those tokens, if you, basically promote yourself within the group and take full access of everything that you can get into, the token itself is going to immediately increase in value. And the more scarcity, right, the less of the token that there is, the more value is going to be created. So you guys, this is where I get really excited. And again, I apologize to you guys for not trading stocks so much. I do kind of have to pat myself on the back though, you guys. I came back to trading a week and a half ago. I posted 7 trades. All 7 have been profitable. 100%. Just a little pat on the back for good old Chucky. But anyway, so let's talk about the individual levels. The first one is the common level. The bronze bear, the first and the most common place for beginners. With minting limited to 1,000, you'll be part of a growing community of eager and motivated traders. You're going to get access to some of what the Oakmont has to offer, okay? Again, for your own protection, we're going to give you access to some of it. You guys already know how dangerous it is. What do I always say about the stock market, right? What's my number one rule? Is the 90-90 rule, right? 90% of investors lose 90% of their account in the first 90 days. You don't have to jump into day trades right away, which is probably what the legendary group is going to focus on more, or more complex strategies, right? Debit call spreads and, all the other stuff, strangles and straddles, okay? The next level is the rare, right? That's the next tier up. The silver bear, poised and ready to strike at the next level. Minting is limited to 750 tokens, giving enough of you the chance for something greater. Get access to even more of the Oakmont, including mentors and our faithful leader, Chucky Bot. So in order to access my trades, you're going to have to be at the minimum the rare in the rare token level. Okay, so my trades, my analysis will not be available in common. Now I will still be active in there and communicating, and so will all of the other mentors, right? So just to clarify, all of the mentors are accessible through all of the different tiers. However, their analysis, their trades, their live streams, their voice streams are only available in certain tiers. Okay, and the community is going to be the one kind of deciding how that goes. Yeah, pat on the back for good old Charky. Thank you, G. The next level is Epic, the Golden Bull. The Golden Bull, second tier rarity, but equal amount of power. Minting will be limited to 250 tokens, okay? And gives you access to grow with us during our live trading and campfire sessions. Get access to most of what the Oakmont has to offer. And lastly, our legendary tier, the rarest of all Founders Key. Minting limited to only 50 token holders, okay? Why 50? Because to really create a unit of people that can communicate, share ideas, you can't do it with 5,000 people, 10,000 people. So that legendary group is going to be our most exclusive. Again, and we're not going to leave it up to chance, right? It's not a 1% chance that you may get legendary. You can decide that. You can get in there. If you're not ready for that, start off in common or rare and build your way up. But as time passes, you guys, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not trying to pump this project at all, but I'm going to tell you, as time progresses, that legendary tier is only become more and more valuable. Okay, you've seen projects like the Bored Ape Yacht Club and um, CryptoPunks and so forth, right? The most rarest and exclusive ones, the ones that are connected to the biggest influencers and networking, are going to be what move the fastest. Okay? So, I'm not telling you what to buy, but I am telling you where the most value is going to come out of. Okay? So, those 50 token holders will be the only ones able to join us regularly in the metaverse. The Platinum Bull grants access to every tier level experience that Oakmont has to offer. So, every tier level that you move up has access to the tier level below. So, Common only has access to Common. Rare has access to Common and Rare. Epic has access to Common, Rare, and Epic. And Legendary has access to all of the levels. Now, as far as pricing, now the only issue, at least on the front of this, is since we're minting at the time of purchase, we have to ask for basically, the entire sum of what the membership would normally cost. Now, the previous model was, $25 to $50 a month or an annual membership paid over time. We can't do that with an NFT because as soon as we sell the NFT, it's transferred over to you permanently. We no longer have access to it. We can't tell you what to do with the NFT. You can sell it, you can keep it, you can do whatever you want with it. So the value of the NFT is going to be kind of divided over 2 years. So the price that you're seeing at below is a combined value over 2 years. So I want you guys to think about it more on a monthly basis. So for Common, the price is 0.25 ETH. For Rare, it's 0.5 ETH. Epic is 0.25. And Legendary is going to stay at 1 ETH. Again, after minting is complete and that specific tier sells out, the only way to purchase another of those tokens is from somebody else, not from us. And Steady and I and 10X have promised to wait to mint any tokens until you guys have enough. Okay? Because between Steady and I and 10X, we could probably buy all of the legendary tokens and then just freaking pump and shield it ourselves, right? That's not the purpose of what we're trying to do. We want to give you guys the opportunity to make the community as valuable as possible. Okay? So minting is going to happen on Monday the 31st. So remember that the price of ETH is going to determine the US dollar price of that token. All right, so let's get into the actual breakdown of what each tier level is going to be providing, right? Because I think that's also really important, right? So what are the features of the Common and the Bronze Bear, right, which is the first level? So you're going to get access to a minimum of 5 mentors in the stock market, crypto, NFT, via Discord on voice and text. This includes their analysis, any Q&A that they do, chart requests, and live entry and exit trades. Okay? So that to me already is basically what all other stock groups provide. You're getting that immediately within the Common token. There's obviously an active community chat, which you guys have seen. We're going to have live weekly education streams. So myself and Mateo are going to be leading that on Sundays at 6 p.m. Pacific. That's going to be accessible to the Common token. There's going to be on-demand metaverse education. So currently, myself and Steady are developing courses within our own individual style within the metaverse. So everybody that's a token holder is going to have access to that. You're going to have voting rights and profit sharing in the community fund. Now, I've discussed a little bit about the community fund, but basically what we're going to do, based on the percentage sales that end up from the token, we're going to be investing a maximum of $100,000 into this fund. Now, that fund is going to be managed by me and the mentors. But you guys, as token holders, are going to vote on the trades that we take. So let's say every Sunday, I ask the mentors to post, a trade in the stock market of an option, and we have, let's say, 5 of them. You guys as token holders are going to vote on which one we take. Right now, during the week, I'm going to actually live stream this trade so you guys can see me take it and full transparency, see the account grow. Once we accomplish profitability on those trades, those profits are going to be then sent back to the community. Each token level is going to be eligible for a certain percentage. Starting with the common level will receive 5% of every profitable trade to one token holder. Okay? So one token holder randomly will be airdropped cryptocurrency into their wallets, which we'll discuss at the end how we're going to do that, for every trade. Okay? Again, you don't have to buy in. You don't have to, do the analysis yourself. All you have to do is just vote on what trade you like, and if that trade's successful, the community gets those funds back. And lastly, you're going to get exclusive access to our partnership group, which include daily fantasy sports, digital collectibles, and what I call financial freedom, price error, and other types of groups. Okay, so that's the common level. The next level is the rare, the silver bear. So obviously you get access to everything within the common level. Okay, but you're also going to get 5 additional mentors. So we're going to go from 5 mentors to now 10. Okay, this is where you're going to be able to first see me live trade on a daily basis. Okay. Obviously, you guys saw I wasn't doing it the past week. I did get sick with COVID again for the second time from last year, but I will be back to that soon. You're also going to get daily voice streams in the morning and live Q&A available to you. Okay, and the same thing, you're going to have voting rights, except instead of 5%, you're going to be getting 10% of the profitability. Okay, so by moving up in token level, you're doubling your opportunity to earn off of that community fund. Right. The second highest level is the epic golden bull. Okay, so you get access to common and rare. You get an additional 5 mentors, so now you have 15, and you get access to live trading from the mentors. So this is the first level that you need to access in order to see me trade the community fund. Okay, so we'll have that live stream throughout the day, depending if we're trading crypto or NFTs or mainly stocks and options. You'll be able to see that. And I think that's the biggest benefit, guys, and that's how I learned the best. And I've always bugged other mentors. I just want to see how you do things. And you're going to have a chance to do that. You're also going to have weekly access to one-on-one educational courses taught by me. Okay? So I know sometimes people are a little nervous or scared about sharing their personal finances or maybe showing how much experience they have and asking dumb questions. You'll have access to me one-on-one via sign up on our server, okay? And that's through the Epic tier. You're also going to have founder access to the Oakmont fund. So we've been in discussions with the mentors for a while now. We're going to be establishing an actual fund that you can invest into, managed by the Oakmont, okay? This is called an incubator fund. Okay, it's a hedge fund, except the big difference between this and a normal hedge fund is that we don't profit off of it until the investors do. Typically, it's around 8%. So once the investors make 8%, then we, the managers of the account, can actually invest into it. Yes, Clark, we are going to have an Oakmont hedge fund, okay? But access to that is only going to be allowed starting at the Epic tier level. We haven't discussed the price level yet and so forth. Yes, it did take a long time. But like I said, this NFT, I wanted to make sure that we did this right. And lastly, of course, the voting rights for the community fund. Again, another 5% on top of that, okay? All right. And lastly, and most importantly, the legendary, the platinum bull. You get access to everything, okay? Everything within the server, everything within the mentors. Full access to all 25 mentors. Control, maybe in the future we'll do that, but due to it being an incubator, we can't make it publicly traded, which is good because that way only our group access that. Now the platinum bull, these are going to be the token holders that are going to get access to our group via the metaverse. And some of our mentors, they can tell you we've already held meetings within there. It's the next big thing, you guys. It's the next closest thing, especially with COVID right now, to being in the same room when we're trading. Now, I know that you guys watch my screen, you hear my voice, You read the text from your mentors. It's not the same when you're in the same room as those people. Okay? You're going to get access to them daily via the metaverse. And how are you going to do that? We're going to provide you a free Oculus too. So we have established a partnership with Oculus, which is one of the Facebook Meta subsidiaries, and have acquired a certain amount of Oculuses that we're going to be providing free to all Platinum members as well as our mentors. The Legendary Group is also going to receive private one-on-one tutoring in all of the facets of financial freedom. So if you need support opening up an Amazon fulfillment store, if you need support, opening up a crypto wallet, if you need support in learning how to analyze a chart, you're going to have access to any of the mentors or myself via a one-on-one private metaverse meeting. Now, the biggest thing I think above all this stuff is going to be your ability to network. Okay, guys? I've come up with this kind of business model in the last couple of months or year. I believe that the most difficult part of being successful or running a business is not how good your product is or how much money you have, but it's the people you're able to network with. How you're able to connect with people is ultimately going to decide how far you are going to go. For example, myself, I would have never launched an NFT if I hadn't met Steady. Well, how did I meet Steady? Well, through the Oakmont, right? He came aboard as an NFT analyst for Top Shot after the success that he reached. We met together and did a couple of meetings. I taught him about stocks. He taught me about NFTs, and now we're partners. And now we're launching an NFT, and we're going to be doing so much more, and etc. That network of people that are going to be in that group is going to be your addition. Okay? Remember, the people that can, one, afford to be in that tier, and one, have access to the resources, you're going to have direct connection with them. And lastly, the voting rights and profit sharing for the 20%. So one person in the platinum level is going to receive 20% of the profits. Now, you guys do the math. Let's say, for example, we do a trade. Like today, I traded SPY. I think I'm up like 45% right now. Let me make sure. Okay, now I'm down to 30%. 30% on that trade. Let's say I invested, I don't know, $1,000. That's $300. So somebody from the platinum level will receive 20% of those profits. So you're talking about $50 to $100 per trade that 1 out of 50 of those members are going to be receiving. Now, we're going to be trading daily, right? We're going to be trading daily. We're going to be trading hourly. We're going to be trading weekly. And you're going to have access to see all those funds and also be able to, have voting rights to what trades are taken. All right, you guys. So those are our 4 tier levels. You've got common, you've got rare, you've got epic, and you got legendary. A total of 2,004 tokens accessible to you. Well, how are you going to get in? How are you actually going to purchase this NFT? All right, so here's the flow that you need to make sure that you're aware of when you're doing this. If you have not done any of these steps, I do suggest that you start now. Do it before Friday or Monday, okay? We'll walk through it. The very first step is you need a crypto wallet, okay? Either a hardware wallet or a non-custodial wallet or even a custodial wallet online, okay? Got to have that first. Second step is you're going to have to buy crypto. Now, our NFT is built on Ethereum, okay? It's built on ETH. So you're going to need that in your wallet. Now, I'm not sure, and maybe Steady can clarify. I'm not sure if Rarible allows, no, it doesn't allow for credit card purchases. You are going to need the crypto. So
Rarible does allow for credit card purchases as well too. Haven't tested out that function yet, but as always, this was meant to be a learning experience, and MetaMask itself is what we would recommend kind of as a de facto Web3 wallet that you will use to interact with a lot of these Ethereum-based sites on the internet. So if you do not have a MetaMask wallet, we highly recommend you set one up.
Yeah, thank you, Steady. So yeah, you guys, we're just giving you the basic outline. If you find other ways, go ahead and do it. If you do the credit card way, That probably would be an even better idea for you guys if you don't have the cash or crypto. But the first and the most basic way is just have a crypto wallet and have crypto in there ready for whatever tokens you're going to buy. And try to consider gas fees. Maybe in another stream we can talk a little bit more about gas fees. Right now, once you do buy that, you're going to go to Rarible. Okay, you're going to go to the website. We're going to give you the link to where our NFT, it's actually already out there. You guys can actually see it already, you just can't buy it. So don't message me, hey, I can't buy your token, what's wrong? Well, it hasn't launched yet, okay? It's launching on Monday the 31st. This is very important to me to share with you guys. This is where Web3 starts, okay? This is where you're going to connect your hardware or crypto wallet to the website. That's very important, okay? Now, once the NFT launches, you buy it, and then you join our community. Okay, so those are the 5 steps. We're going to go through them in detail. And yes, we are recording this meeting, and we are going to be rebroadcasting tonight on Twitch with some giveaways. But I wanted you guys, our faithful members, to get first access. So, crypto wallet. We recommend Metamask. Of course, there's other ways, but this is the way that we kind of would like you guys to go for it. So join and install Metamask, okay? It's free to join. It's available on mobile and as a Chrome extension. So this is the integration of what you guys are going to hear about a lot on Twitter and Discord, Web3, okay? It allows you to connect your digital wallet directly to the website without the use of a bank account, without the use of an email or a two-factor authorization. You just click on the link, you connect, you sign, boom, you're done, okay? That's where the future of business is going to go. Metamask is your digital wallet for your crypto, right? Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc., and your digital assets, okay, which are your NFTs. They're going to be stored in there. Now, whether you have it online or if you have it on a hardware wallet using one of those, what it's called, they look like Fire Sticks. You're going to be able to manage that on there. So you purchase ETH directly from Metamask and or you transfer it from another crypto exchange. So you may have crypto somewhere else on Coinbase, Voyager, or maybe on crypto.com. You're going to want to transfer it to Metamask, okay? And you guys can obviously go on YouTube and find links on how to do that. Make sure that you do have an account that allows you to do that. As you guys know, like Robinhood, right? You don't own that crypto. You can't transfer it out. You're basically buying a shell of that crypto. And you also need to consider enough ETH to cover the cost of the NFT and gas. Yeah, the monster, but there's a specific company that makes it. I forget which one that was. It's somewhere in my drawer somewhere. Anyway, Ledger, yeah, steady. Thank you, Ledger. So some important things you guys make sure what you're doing with your crypto wallet is to maintain and protect your seed phrase. Okay, so if you lost your password for Google, you would contact Google and reset your password, right? You can do that with MetaMask and other companies. But if you forget your password and you get locked out, the only way to get back in is through your seed phrase. Now, I need you to think about that as basically being your key to your safety deposit box or your safe. If you lose that key or somebody else takes it, you will lose everything. Okay? I have my wife's uncle has a Bitcoin somewhere stored in a hardware wallet, and he doesn't know where it's at. So he's, he mined it for like $20 10 years ago or something like that, and doesn't know where it's at now. Okay, put it in a safe place. Write down the seed phrase on a piece of paper and store it in a safe. If you lose it, there is no way to recover it. You cannot call MetaMask, you cannot call Ledger, you cannot call Voyager and ask, hey, can you guys unlock my account? The answer is no, it's lost forever. All right, now, Rarible is an NFT marketplace, a lot like OpenSea, a lot like other NFT marketplaces. Why did we choose Rarible? Because it gave us the smoothest process for you guys to be able to purchase. So you head over to rarible.com/Oakmont, and yes, you can go there now and click on the sign in button. When you sign in, it's going to take you to MetaMask. Okay, you connect MetaMask to the website to Rarible, and now you can purchase a token. Okay, you can go and research other projects. You can go research other things. When that token comes alive, it'll be available there. Now, the bottom of that screen, the Oakmont, that's our official page at the Oakmont. There's a good chance that some people may try to mimic our organization, and you guys have seen that. I'm sure you've gotten spammed, right? From Coinbase NFT or Bored Ape Yacht Club or Bored Ape Yacht Club group, okay, in your DMs and Discord. Do not respond. Do not connect to those. We will never respond to you guys via DM, okay? So make sure that you're going to the correct place. So Rarible.com/the Oakmont. Now, once you connect the wallet and you're able to purchase it, now you have it, okay? But make sure that the transaction goes through. Sometimes it takes some time, okay? Now, what do you do then? Now I have the NFT. What do I do with it, right? Now you have to join the Oakmont Discord server. Now, you guys are already in, so you're already through this step. But for people who aren't in here, in the future that are watching this, you have to join the Discord server. The Discord server will still have a free portion for non-token holders, but they're going to get basically no access, okay? Very little. You have to join the Discord group. You do have to verify via email and phone. Why do we do that? To get rid of the spammers, you guys. If you guys notice that you haven't been getting a lot of spam through our Discord, it's because we do that. Okay, we want real people. We don't want bots other than me in here. All right. Once you get in, you get access. You have to acknowledge the rules. You click off the check mark, and now you have access to the server. You have to find the Collab Land Join channel. Okay, Collab Land Join channel. Collab Land is an app that allows us to connect your NFT and then grants you the access to the group based on that tier. Okay, so let me say it again. Collab Land allows you to connect your wallet to the NFT and to the server, and then gives you the access that you earn basically by purchasing that specific tier, whether it's a common or legendary and so forth. So once you're in the server, you click on the link, you're going to see a Let's Go, you click Connect Wallet, and then you follow the prompts to connect your Metamask. Now that you're connected, you should have access and you'll be assigned a role according to that. So whether you're common, legendary, epic, you're going to be assigned a role. Here's how it looks, you guys. And again, this is where I have to caution you. You may get a DM from a collabland.com or something like that. Do not click on that. It has to be within our server. You click on the Let's Go button. This button will appear, Connect Wallet. You open that up, and then you'll be brought to the Collabland link. That's where you connect it. Okay, you click on MetaMask. You connect it there. And if it doesn't work, I've used Wallet Connect before. Any of these probably works as long as you connect to your wallet. All right, and that's it. Now you're in. Now you have access, all right? So I do want to address something before we wrap up, okay? So we discussed what the group is, what the token levels are, how to purchase it, what the benefits are. We've discussed all that, right? So I want to be transparent and make sure that you guys understand that what you're getting is worth a whole lot more than whatever you're paying, okay? I'm not going to give you a product. You guys know me, okay? You've been knowing me for a long time. You know the way that I speak and the thoughts that come from my brain. I only want value, okay? I refuse to join things that are not going to be profitable or provide some kind of satisfaction on my end, okay? And I'm not gonna do that. The opposite for you guys. I'm gonna make sure you guys do that as well. So I went ahead and did a comparison of some of the other groups, and I want you guys to see basically what you'll get with one of our tokens, okay? So I went online, I did a Google search, I looked up Discord, stock trading groups, and these were the three that I found immediately, either on Google or on Twitter: Astro Trading, Warrior Trading, and X Trades. These are big groups. These are tens of thousands of members with plenty of education and active community on Discord, on Twitter, maybe even with their own app and so forth, okay? This is what I want you guys to understand. That is not us, okay? If you're joining the group just to get alerts, you're in the wrong group, okay? Because you're going to learn nothing, right? You guys remember that old thing, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink? That's those groups. We are not that, okay? We're building a network. We're building a community here. We're building a group that's going to help anyone be successful in whatever facet they want, okay? Now, as far as pricing goes, right, which was obviously probably the main thing for you guys, with the Oakmont tokens, you get access to 2 years. So if you divide the price as of now, right, with ETH at around 2,500, over 12 months, 24 months, the price for a common token comes out to around $25 a month. That's half of what we were charging 2 months ago for the same amount of access. Okay, so you're already getting a 50% discount on what we normally would have charged for a monthly membership. Now the legendary, obviously the most exclusive one, is at $99 a month. Okay, it's 3 times more expensive as the common level. But look at the pricing of the other ones. Now these are basic memberships for Astro Trading, Warrior Trading, and X Trades. Now there's obviously higher levels, but these are the basic memberships. Astro Trading is $60 a month, Warrior Trading is $99 a month, and X Trades is $38 a month. Let's talk about what they have. Number one, do they have an active community? Yes, everybody does. Everybody has a Discord, everybody has an app, everybody has a Twitter where they communicate. Do they have a community fund where they share the profits with their members? The answer is no. Nobody else does, only the Oakmont. Do they provide exit and entry alerts on their trades? X Trades does. Warrior Trades does not, and Astro Trading does not at the common level. Both common and legendary do on the Oakmont. Do they provide on-demand education, meaning you can access a spreadsheet, a Google slide, a PowerPoint, a video, some kind of education? All of the groups except for X Trades do. Right? Do they have live education seminars? That means, is there a live person on the other screen as they're going through the education? Only the Oakmont does at this level. Now, for Astro Trading and for X Trades, if you pay more money, then yes, you can get that access, but not at this level. Do they have 24/7 support, meaning an active community where you can contact someone on Discord and get an answer within a couple minutes? Astro Trading does, Warrior Trading and X Trades does not. Here's the big thing, you guys. Is there secondary market resale value with your membership? The answer is absolutely no for any other group. Zero. The moment that moment ends and that charge goes through on your credit card for that subscription, your money is gone. With the Oakmont, that's not true. Okay? There's still going to be resale value for that token whenever you decide to sell, if you decide to sell. Right? Is there private one-on-one trading? At this level, there's not. Legendary, there is. Okay? Not available for common, not available for any of the other groups. Is there access to a metaverse? With a legendary token, the answer is yes, absolutely. And finally, is there going to be an annual in-person networking meeting? Okay? We already have in July a conference set up for all of our legendary token holders. Okay? And we're working right now with the hotel to be able to provide a significant kind of like credit or what do you call it, like a stipend for our members of our token legendary level to be able to meet with us in person. We're leaning toward Las Vegas, to be honest with you. So yeah, you guys just look at it. Look at how it compares and what you're being provided. Okay. So as far as our roadmap, we did go over this in the past, but I kind of just wanted to touch bases on it. The revenue that's going to be generated from the project is going to be 100% cycled back into the project. Okay? And I'll post this in the chat in a bit. Each phase is going to allow us to accomplish more. So phase 1, 25% of the NFT sales. We're going to hire 5 mentors. We're going to set up a community fund of 13 ETH. And so forth. And then phase 2, 50%, phase 3, 75%, and then obviously with all the phases complete. We are at full potential when we have 100% tokens already sold and dispersed. Okay, that's when we're really going to be able to see everything. And again, on the right side, it's the Oakmont tier levels description. Again, I'll post that available for you guys. All right, if you want to reach out to us, obviously here on Discord is the easiest way. You guys can DM us. I literally respond to everybody at all times. Our email address for questions, if you're more of an old school email person, it's support@theoakmont.io. And our Twitter is obviously the Oakmont. Again, we do respond in a timely manner if you do have private questions that you like to ask or get more information on. All right, you guys. Well, welcome. Thank you. And at this point, this Monday, you should have successfully purchased and connected your NFT to the Oakmont. Now, the rest is up to you guys. Where you start and where you end up is going to be determined on your will and your education. All right, guys. I have maybe 15 minutes. I will open it up to any questions, concerns that you guys have. You can either type it in the chat, in community chat, or you can unmute yourself and ask away. I'll go ahead and unmute those of you guys who are muted. And 10x, we can go ahead and stop the recording right now. Here for Caleb.